This segment is sponsored by VCU Massey Cancer Center.
This year marks the 26th annual and first ever virtual Women and Wellness Forum series event. It returns this year, continuing a tradition of bringing together top, dynamic, and innovative women in a setting at Massey who are leaders in cancer research and care and are continuing to lead the fight against cancer right there at Massey Cancer Center. We're joined today by two incredibly terrific women. We have Michelle Logan and Dr. Susan Hong with us. It's wonderful to see both of you.
Thank you for having us.
It's absolutely our pleasure. The Women in Wellness Forum series event returns this year. It's right around the corner, coming up in February. And this is a difference this year. The event will be virtual. Dr. Hong, tell us a little bit about what you expect in this setting and how this will come together. It's a tradition, but it will be a little different.
So Massey has this incredible tradition of women's in wellness. And as I was looking through the history, it's really a pioneer. Women's health in general really came to the forefront in the 90s. And Massey was one of the first programs to really bring this to the center. And talking to other physicians, there has always been a long waiting list, a dynamic presence of people from the community, physicians, and I expect that it'll be just the same. You know, it'll be virtual, won't be at the Jefferson Hotel, but there'll be a tremendous outpouring of support from people who are really dedicated to Massey and VCU's mission.
And it's funny, Michelle, I'll come to you next because I want to hear your insights. But Dr. Hong, it's interesting because you've really just joined the team with Massey Cancer Center. So to talk about tradition, how much did that impact your decision to come to Massey Cancer Center? Why was it so important for you?
So I was very interested in what I knew, but the more I found out about the community engagement and involvement, the really dedicated volunteer force like Michelle, it really just made everything so much more amazing. Very few cancer programs across the country have such dedicated community involvement. And so it makes my job much easier.
And that makes sense. Doctor, you've shared about that impact that it made for you. Clearly, the power of volunteers and the work that individuals just like Michelle are doing in our community make a big difference. Michelle, the theme this year is thriving with cancer, thriving with cancer. What does that mean to you?
I think thriving is an interesting word because it means such different things to different people. I definitely believe that it is giving yourself grace and time to overcome challenges. For my family, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 9 years old, and to watch her overcome cancer twice and have an incredible career and an amazing marriage, and watching her help to raise 6 grandchildren, I don't think she would change a thing. So she's been a great example to me.
And that is a definite, powerful, personal motivator to then give back and see this kind of resource be available in the community. Dr. Hong, tell me a little bit about the event in terms of how it will come together with the panel of experts and why something like that is so important.
So I think it's really important to highlight the breadth and width of what Massey has to offer in terms of clinical trials, research, community engagement, the new comprehensive survivorship program that's really building on all the wonderful things that we have. And I think it's a chance not only for us to shine, but to educate people about what is available to them really right within their backyard.
And Michelle, as Dr. Hong suggested, education is key. An event like this brings together experts, and this year will include a current cancer patient who is sharing her experience. And it's very important to make this available. The event is free. It must be really impactful for you, Michelle, to be involved in a tradition like this.
Oh, absolutely. I have learned so much from the women that started this event 25 years ago, who remain dedicated volunteers. And they've taught me how to interact with the hospital. And yes, I think education is key, because I think everybody on this committee would agree that the women themselves have great ideas and very dynamic and motivated, But the real strength comes when all of us go home. And when you go home to your different families and your different communities, it grows the Massey footprint. And that's where we really get stronger and can make a positive impact.
As that network continues to expand with events just like this. My last question this morning, Dr. Hong, you specialize in cancer survivorship. Can you talk us through what that means?
So the short version is it's really about comprehensive, holistic, patient-centered care, literally from the time of diagnosis. And so it's not a cookbook recipe. It's about getting to know each individual patient, their family network, what their needs are, what they have besides their cancer in their health history that could impact their journey, and really working with them to optimize their care so that when they complete treatment, they're whole, so that they actually feel vibrant and productive. I mean, Michelle's mom is a perfect example of somebody who was incredibly resilient, and we want that for everybody.
And taking part in the Women in Wellness Series Forum really provides an opportunity to learn more and see what's available. Dr. Hong, do you have a favorite mantra that you like to share?
Well, I have many. Survivorship starts at the time of diagnosis, really. And it's something that everybody should expect and demand in the cancer care that they receive.
Absolutely. Very impactful. And Michelle, thank you so much as a volunteer for all of the work and effort and energy and support that you contribute to Massey Cancer Center. That is key.
Absolutely. There are quite a few of us, and so I am only one, but it is a strong team, and we are happy to support the mission of eradicating cancer.
Well, an event like this really helps share that message and share hope. So thank you both for taking time to talk with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. We'll share all the information so everyone can learn about the Women in Wellness event coming up on February 9th.
VCU Massey Cancer Center. Reach out to the VCU Massey Cancer Center Development Office, Box 980-214, Richmond, Virginia, 23298-021 The Women in Wellness event is Tuesday, February 9th at noon. Women in Wellness is free and open to the public. Registration is required. Make a tribute gift in honor or memory of a loved one. Go to support.vcu.edu/women and wellness. And you can give them a call at 804-828-4812 or 804-828-1450. Find them on Facebook at Team Massey and at VCU Massey Cancer Center. They are on Instagram at VCU Massey and LinkedIn at VCU Massey Cancer Center. And please stay with us because we're coming right back.